Right. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest, Dr. Mohamad Roshdy, Professor, Cairo University. Dr. Mohamad, a very good afternoon to you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you very much for joining us, Doctor. Let's talk a bit about the latest developments with regards to the road works, especially the development of the infrastructure with roads and accesses all around the country. How important do you see this development, Doctor?
First of all, I would like to say good evening for you and our audience, and to greet all of you with the revolution of 30th June. Actually, statements of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi during the past 8 years. Actually, we have a lot of achievements. In education level, health level, the infrastructure, mega projects, a lot of things. First of all, I would like to highlight that we are bearing the fruits of economic reform, which reflected on all those projects and the infrastructure. If I would like to start, I would like to start with one of the most important things, in my humble opinion, the infrastructure, as you said. The infrastructure is the core thing to build the new country, the new Egypt. Actually, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi worked on a lot of things, the infrastructure in Cairo, expanding it, and Sinai, Delta, Canal, a lot Upper Egypt actually. And the most important thing, which is how to let them be connected together. This is through the strong transportation network, actually, the train, the city train, and the underground expansions and new stations, a lot of things that possibly reflected on our country and let it connected. This is in addition to that we are sending a positive signal to the global community that Egypt is on the right track. In my humble opinion, if I would like to focus on the infrastructure, this is reflected on our image globally. That first thing that we FDI, and Egypt is considered one of the most important destinations to attract FDI, and it helped us to enhance our competitiveness among the majority of the countries. As far as I recall, we jumped like 20 places in the competitiveness report, and this is one of the most crucial things that helped us to attract FDI, and we capitalized on that. We built actually the mega project, and this has helped us to decrease the unemployment rate. As far as I recall, in 2013, it reached to like 14%. Currently, it reached, as far as I recall, 7.5%. It decreased by 50%. This is in addition to increasing the GDP growth, which reflected positively. And all of those things helped in enhancing the education budget and the health budget also.
Indeed. Indeed. Dr. Mohamad, you mentioned a very important issue, which is job creation, employment creation. How do you see the state's efforts in improving, the investment climate, encouraging the private sector, all by catering for their needs with regards to infrastructural development around the country?
In my humble opinion, the presidential leadership has an ambitious plan. Actually, the first one, which is to increase our exports to $100 billion. This is one of the most important things, which is in my humble opinion, the main pillar to this, which is the infrastructure and the mega projects. If we have a good infrastructure, you can capitalize on it, and at the same time, the second point, which we are trying to attract FDI. So the latest announcement that the government and the President Fattah al-Sisi and Prime Minister Dr. Madbouli announced that Egypt has an ambitious plan to make IPO actually for its shares, for the government shares in a lot of companies like the transportations and a lot of companies, to get around 40 billion in the coming 4 years, $40 billion. Those things are the most important things to focus on. Those, in my humble opinion, are being the fruits of the 3rd of June revolution.
Absolutely right. Dr. Mohamad Roshdy, Professor of Economics, Cairo University, thank you so much, sir, for joining us this afternoon and for your input on today's edition of Cairo Local Time. Thank you very much, Doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and we'll be right back for more. Stay tuned.